So yeah, it made me mad today. I posted on Facebook about an article that I read regarding food stamps and that how the government was saying something like they want to give prepackaged food instead of allowing people to pick out their own. Anyways, all I said was, yeah, it might be a good idea for those who abuse it. Not saying that everybody does, because my whole life I was raised on food stamps. Sometimes it was needed, sometimes it wasn't. Anyways, so the debate got into with one person of the fact that I live off my son. Well, that'd be nice. I mean, he is 20. He could take care of mom if he was able. But instead, I have nights where my dinner sits here cold, getting cold, while I make sure Steven eats first. That's part of my job, J-O-B, job, not living off of him. So I sit here and I make sure that he gets full before I eat. Usually by the time I'm done feeding him, I'm just over it and I don't even finish half my food anyways. And I've had a long day today. So since I live off of Steven, after I feed him, he's gonna go get his beard shaved, which I have to do, and a bath, and he's gonna get his hair washed and his teeth brushed, and he's gotta get dressed, get clean clothes, get clean boxers, get all that good stuff that you need after you take a bath. But yeah, usually I don't let things get to me. And for some reason, when the girl posted, you basically live off Steven, it made me so mad. I mean, I could throw this fork. I was so mad because she just doesn't understand. I'm not trying to complain about having a disabled kid, because you know what, there's days I'm grateful. I tell people I don't have to worry about this dude getting in cars with his friends and drinking and getting girls pregnant and things that 20-year-olds do. Yeah. I'm glad. Yeah, he said, yeah. I'm glad I don't have to go through that. I'm not happy he has to have seizures and has to go through what he has to go through. And I'll tell you what, if I had the choice to have my son normal with no seizures and never having to go to doctors and get his brain cut open and EEGs overnight and shots and IVs and you name it, I'd rather go to work than to have him go through all that. Yeah, right now he's going through a really good time. He's hardly having seizures except for at night. He's doing great, but that's 20 years of work that I've had to put up with seizures and drops and surgeries and stitches and trips to the ER that I had to put up with to get him to where he is, and to go out on limbs and say, you know what? I don't care what his doctor says. I'm taking him off this medicine, or you know what? I'm gonna add a little bit more of this medicine, and I'm the one that got him where he was. Luckily, his doctor is very lenient when it comes to that. I always do tell her, hey, I increased this medicine or I increased that one, but that's because I know my kid, and I've been doing this for 20 years. But sorry, I'm ranting. I'm just angry, because how could someone say that? What I do is a job. I don't think many people could do what I do. I mean, yesterday I think I posted on Facebook, Steven's sitting on the toilet and he yells, Mom, I need to take a shit, come wet my butt. Sorry for the language, but that's what he said. So, yeah, he's 20. I went, got my baby wipes, and I wiped his butt, because that's what I do. And you know what, even if I didn't get paid for it, I still would do it, because he's my son. And fortunately, in my state, I do get paid for it. And I'm thankful for that, because I don't know what I'd do if I didn't. But you know what? Up until last year, I had to pay taxes just like everybody else did on my income. Every year I had to pay taxes. This year they decided to make our income, what's the word? Unearned income. But yet, if I wanted to go apply for food stamps, I make too much money because they count my unearned income. But I shop at the 99-cent store. That's where I got friggin' groceries tonight. But I make do. Anyways, all the things I do for him, like I said, I do it for free. But fortunately, I live in a state where I have the option to stay home and do this for my son, and I'm the best person that can take care of him. So I have the option to stay home and do this for him, or I could pay someone to come in and do it and I could go to work. But why would I want to do that and be at work and worry about what could happen to my son or have some strange person come in here who could hurt him or do something to him? No, sorry, I'll do it myself. So anyways, that's my little rant. I'm still fuming and I could go on and on and on about it because I wish the person could actually see this video, but I deleted her. But it is a job taking care of a disabled kid. I'm not saying that taking care of a normal child isn't any different. Yeah, in the beginning years, the only difference is we have a lot of hospital visits and a lot of surgeries and stitches and medicine and all that kind of stuff. Hell, when Steven was 3 weeks old, I had to wake up every single night. Every 3 hours, had to set my alarm and poke his toe to check his blood sugar. It's not something a normal parent should have to do, but I did. And anyways, it is a job. I don't care what anybody says, it's a job. And for someone to say that I live off my son, they can kiss my ass because if I could make it different, I would. And, you know, why don't your ass come and try to take care of my kid for 24 hours? See how you like it when you can't go out with your friends and you can't go to watch a movie at the movie theater because you have a kid who won't be quiet. See how you like it on the days when your kid's beating the shit out of you because he's aggressive and he's beating the crap out of you and you're bleeding and you got bruises and you're on the ground and there ain't no one here to help you because it's just you and him. And no one can help you. You just have to lay there on the ground and cry and beg your kid not to beat you up. But you know it's not your kid. So you get up off that floor and you smile when your kid says, "What did I do to you?" And you smile and you say, "It's okay, honey, I love you." And you can't react. That's luckily hasn't happened in a while, but at one time that was almost every day in my life. So you try doing it for 24 hours and see, and then you tell me it's not a job. See if you could do it, because I guarantee you that you couldn't. So sorry about the words, but I'm pissed. Anyways, Steven's almost fed. See, my food is cold. I don't even feel like eating now. Anyways, so yeah, there's my video. I'm just mad. So yeah, I guess this will be my first YouTube video that I'm gonna do. Sorry it's an angry one. I'm just upset because that kid right there is my world and I would do it for free. But unfortunately there's rent, bills, car payments, and food to buy with cash at the dollar store. So whatever, live your life, girl. I deleted, I blocked you. Hope you have a happy one. And you know what? I hope your kid turns out to be like just the meanest kid on earth. I'm sorry, that's mean, but you know, I do hope it. Sorry, I do. Can't help it. Anyways, I gotta feed him the rest of his food and stop talking.